Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Tokyo Chronos. It has been quite busy for myself. Very, very busy lately. And, as a result, have not gotten back into this for a while. The other thing is, I've been debating recording tonight. I decided to finally go ahead and do it, but there is a very loud cricket somewhere in this room that I've not been able to locate. But I did a little audio test, and it looks like it'll kind of cover that, so I think we'll be okay. But, as a little bit of a recap, What's-Her-Face, which I'm sure we'll find out her name in just a moment, because I've forgotten, ended up turning into like a pillar or something, like a rock, and crumbling into pieces after we got her to believe the truth about blue-haired guy, which once again, it being so long, I've kind of forgotten who some of these people are, so we're going to go ahead and just get right back into it and see if we can kind of pick it up here.
Oi! Kamiya, ittai nani ga okita nda?
I don't know. Hysteric. She gets closer and closer to Kamiya, however...
Nani ga okita nda?
Kamiya's acting weird too. His expression leaves me lost for words. This doesn't look like some kind of act. Kamiya doesn't know what's going on either, that's for sure.
いやー、うまくいったな、神谷。よくやったよ。
おい、ロー、答えろ。諸角はどうなった？
She's on the floor right now. She's kind of dead.
あ？知らねえよ。自分で考えろ。
どういうことだ？話が違うぞ。
Kamiya hounds Lo for an explanation. Meanwhile, Lo is totally complacent, even though Kamiya is about to punch him.
神谷君。
With a voice completely unlike her usual self, Nikaido screams and tries to gain control of the situation.
今はそんな奴のことなんていい。説明して。あなたにとっても今の状況は予想外だったのは分かった。けれど、動揺している暇があったら隠していることを全部教えて。そうすれば私たちにできることが思いつくかもしれない。神谷君、往生際が悪いわよ。今はそんな場合じゃないことくらいわかるでしょ。
Kamiya steps away from Lo and faces us once more.
ローの様子は僕が見ているよ。すまなかった。話すよ。全部。消えた人はどうなってるんだ？わからない。わからないってなんだよ！無責任じゃないのか！
桜井君、今はまず神谷君の話を聞きましょう。それで神谷君、あなたは一体何を隠していたの？
Visibly disgusted at the situation, Kamiya begins to speak.
俺はかつてクロノス世界にいたことがある。
Gasp.
驚くのも無理はないと思う。でもおそらく東国は気づいていたと思う。
それってまさか。
東国が言っていただろう。バラシハ事件、バミューダトライアングル、アガサ・クリスティの空白の11日間、キンロス事件、メアリー・セレスト号、そして
日本の一家消失事件。
そう。消失した一家は俺の一族、神谷家だよ。そんな。あの時、クロノス世界で神谷の一族は殺し合った。
殺し合い。
俺はまだ小さな子供だった。今でもクロノス世界のことを思い出すたびに、おえつが止まらなくなる。俺の父親は政治家だからね。犯人が父親のことを狙っていたのは一目瞭然だった。みんなが疑心暗鬼になって殺し合った。
Everything that Kamiya tells us comes to us as such a shock that I don't quite absorb it.
たくさんの人が死んだ。人を人とも思わず罵り合うその様は、吐き気がするようなものだった。 そして母は、俺をかばって死んだ。生き残ったのは、俺と父親だけだった。その後、事件は政治家だった父がマスコミに働きかけて隠蔽した。怖かったんだ。犯人探しを始めることで、みんなが疑心暗鬼に陥
You
る
mean
こと
when that other ending happened? Yeah. I have no words. To be part of something that traumatic happened to you in his childhood? I couldn't find it in me to blame him for his actions. Having already experienced being in the Chronos world before, he'd already know about the existence of the mirror wall beforehand, along with the horrible conflicts that could happen within that wall. That's probably why he instead went for the long game, trying to prolong our existence while in the Chronos world. I don't know what to say to Kamiya, who's suffering as he recounts his past trauma. Suddenly,
おかしいわ。
Nikaido's comment catches me off guard.
おかしいって、一体何が。
Kamiya looks back at Nikaido, his expression a mix of exhaustion and confusion.
神谷君、かつてあなたがクロノス世界にいて大変な思いをしたことは分かったわ。それについては心から同情する。でもクロノス世界の経験があるのだったら、いつもの神谷君ならなおさら冷静に犯人を見つけようとしたはずよ。できるだけ早くみんなに被害が出る前に。それなのにあなたは露骨に犯人探しをはぐらかしていた。今のあなたの様子はおかしい。あなたはまだ何かを隠している。
Based on Nikaido's tone, she's dead certain.
何を。俺はいつも通りだ。
嘘をつかないで。それともこう尋ねるべき。あなたは何者なの？
Kamiya is visibly shaken by Nikaido's question.
もう、話すしかないの
Looks
か。
like it's time, huh? He then declares in resignation.
俺は、神や祭ではない。
I kind of figured that. Eh?
とは言っても、俺は君たちがよく知っている神谷には他な
I've
らない。
never been Kamiya.
俺は間違いなく、君たちの幼馴染の神谷だ。
神谷、一体何を言ってるんだ。
困惑するのも当然だと思う。正確に言うなら、俺は神谷ではあるが、神谷祭ではないんだ。
Now I'm even more confused. I have no idea what he's saying.
はっきり言おう。神谷祭は、俺の兄だ。クロノス世界で死んだ。俺の本名は、神谷祭。
Wait, what? Okay.
妹だ。
Why are your guys' names almost exactly the same?
俺は、政治家である父親と、神谷家の使用人で愛人だった母から生まれた隠し子だ。クロノス世界で死んだ後継ぎ、神谷祭。その身代わりとして、隠し子である俺はうってつけだったんだ。性別が違うなんて、神谷家の力の前では、些細な問題だ。
そんな。
二階堂。確かに君の言う通り、神や祭としての自分であれば、クロノス世界の経験をみんなに語り、すぐさま犯人を割り出して始末してい
This
たと思
seems
う。
oddly convenient, but I guess it's all story here.
神や祭としての自分は、政治家としての英才教育を受け育てられた。政治は多数決の世界だ。民主主義は多数派が正義であり、マイノリティは切り捨てなくてはならない。本来の神や祭は、多数を救うために、一人の犯人を見つけ出し、葬ることが正しいはずだった。でも、クロノス世界に戻った途端に、 なぜか、サエとしての自分を思い出してしまったんだ。いや、サイの方が省かれた、という方が適切かもしれないな。そうして、俺が残った。
In the Chronos world, things that are unnecessary to the mission are culled. People, lifelines, memories, so then perhaps even personalities can be removed.
大切な幼馴染の中から犯人を見つけ出し、その人を殺さなければならないなんて。今、
そういうことだったのね。やっと納得できたわ。
今まで隠していて、本当に悪かった。
After telling us everything, Kamiya's expression is calm and serene. However, it only lasts for a moment. Suddenly, she acts strangely like with Morizumi.
そうだったのか。思い出した。
Yeah, this is what happened. Whenever somebody remembers something, I guess, that's when people just start falling apart, I guess, into dust. Kamiya's hands begin to shake. Her eyes lose focus, like she's staring off into nothingness.
おい、神谷、思い出したってなんだ。
What did you remember? Tell us quick before you...
教えてくれ。
桜井、もう俺には時間がない。過酷な真実かもしれないけれど、
I
聞いてほしい。
love you!
犯人は
Oh no. How could you do it? Lo, please. It's a horrifying sound, making my hair stand on end. I can't even begin to understand what just happened. Lo has just stabbed Kamiya in the side with a knife.
させねえよ。
Oh, that sounds dangerous. Kamiya falls to her knees.
桜井、よく聞いて。
She speaks, her voice close to fading away.
二階堂は全部覚えてる。
Finally, she loses all consciousness. Oh, we were pretty close to an ending there. I shouldn't be too surprised, though. That was a pretty big revelation right at the end of this last set. Okay.
神。
Oh, so you didn't turn into dust. The scene that unfolds is so unbelievable, I can't even breathe. It's too much. The scant voice I managed to squeeze out of me is so weak, I doubt anyone else heard me. Oh yes. Immediately the door slams open. It's Machikoji.
何があった？
One of the rare uses of me actually looking backwards in VR. We're still in a daze. He ignores us and dashes to Kamiya, collapsed on the floor.
おい、神谷！これ、どうしたら？神谷、教えてくれ！
I watched the scene unfold before me like a dream. This can't be, right? Kamiya got stabbed? Kamiya's gonna die? No, no way.
残念だったな。ずっと俺を見張ってるつもり
Yeah,
だった
we
んだ
did a bad job of that.
最後まで裏切らせはしない。
Oh, nope, nope. Okay, you are turning into dust. Just as with Morizumi earlier, Kamiya's body begins to glow.
おい、神谷！神谷！しっかりしろ！
Kamiya slowly glows brighter and brighter. Meanwhile, some semblance of life returns to her eyes. Though her mouth moves to speak, her voice is too weak. And as if to finish it all off, Kamiya's body bursts into fragments and vanishes. She said,
二階堂は全部覚えてる。
二階堂。神谷、
神谷！神谷！
Kamiya is dead? I still haven't gotten answers to anything, but that alone is certain.
ロー、犯人はやっぱりお前だったのか。
さあ、何のことだろ
You've
うな。
got the knife in your hand, dude.
よくも。
いいね。ここに来たばかりのヘタレてた時とは大違いだ。
ふざけるな。二階堂、下がってて。
気をつけて。
This guy stabbed Kamiya without any hesitation. He'd probably do the same to Nikaido if he wanted. Machikoji stands up and begins to speak, his back still turned to Lo.
どうして神谷を刺した？
あ？
何か言われると困ることがあったんだろ
Lo refuses to wipe that malicious smirk off his face. Machikoji tries to get closer to Lo, but he uses the instant just before to smash the window glass with the handle of his knife. Lo then jumps right out the window.
教えてほしければ捕まえてみろよ。
待て。
Machikoji tries to jump out of the room as well.
待て。みんなで行くぞ。
いや、俺だけで十分だ。桜井、お前はここで二階堂を守っていてくれ。
おい、町工事。
He leaps out of the window just like that. You mean the door? From what I can see out of the window, Lo went into the building under construction. What now? It's too dangerous to have Machikoji chasing after Lo alone. Who knows what that guy could do? Machikoji might be killed, just like Kamiya. But if I chase after them, Nikaido might be left alone, and that might be Lo's plan all along.
二階堂。この部屋にいてくれ。鍵をかけて。僕が戻るまで絶対に開けちゃダメだ。
その必要はないわ。私も行く。
Yeah, I was gonna say, that doesn't seem like Nikaido's type right there.
危険だ。見ただろ。今目の前で。神谷は殺されたんだぞ。
分かってる。それも覚悟の上よ。決着をつけなくちゃいけない。
決着。
By her expression, I can tell that she's already made up her mind. Even if I tell her to stay here, she'd end up going out on her own. Nothing I can do now.
わかった。一緒にローを追おう。
As long as I keep her safe, then that's that. I don't know why we care so much for Nikaido now, maybe because our girlfriend's dead? You know, last girl on Earth kind of thing?
いないな。
We comb through the building's 10 floors, but it's just way too quiet. We can't find Machikoji anywhere either.
もう移動したのかしら。
かもな。でも町工事はいるはずだ。もっと上の階なんだろうな。一番上まで調べたら降りてくるはずだ。町工事に出会うまで続けよう。
そうね。
In an empty, abandoned building, the sound of footsteps travels easily. I assume that we'd be able to easily tell if someone's here, but it wouldn't be a surprise if Lo managed to conceal his footsteps and approach us from behind. I can only count on my sight here, so I won't let my guard down visually. That should help to get rid of any chances of us getting ambushed.
やっぱり犯人はローだったな。
ええ。
でも、影山が世界に問いかけた時、ローは犯人候補になかったはずだよな。どういうことなんだろう。
さ
あいつはこの世界のことをいろいろ知っていそうだったし、何かしら小細工をしていたのかな。
あ、そうかもしれないわね。
Nikaido's responses are curt. Though I'm entirely focused on searching for Lo, I couldn't agree with her sentiments. Nikaido knows something about Lo.
なあ、二階堂。
何？
We're forgetting something related to the past. That much I'm certain of. This loss of memory is not some sort of natural phenomenon. The Chronos world intentionally blocked those memories off from us. It's like the Chronos world kills you if you manage to remember it. In order for us to complete the mission of finding the killer. These memories are likely tied to the murder that happened in the past, in the real world. The details of the incident, the victim, and the killer. In other words, by recovering our memories, we'll be able to find out who the killer is and clear the mission. We need to figure out how to do that. We need to remember who the killer is. To do that, we're basically just been groping in the dark this whole time. However, just before we lost Kamiya, she said something to me.
二階堂は全部覚えてる。
If that's true, then Nikaido didn't have to recover any of her memories. She already knew who the killer was from the start. Judging by her reaction from when I first mentioned Lo's name, she must have already realized that he was the killer.
何か隠してることはないか。
どうしたの急に。
ローについて君は知っているはずだ。あの時は何も聞かなかったが、もう言うべき時じゃないのか。
それは
何かがあったんだろう。僕らはそれを覚えてない。でも君は覚えているんじゃないのか。
With the way she reacted upon hearing Lo's name, and then with Kamiya's dying words, I'm convinced. Nikaido knows who the culprit is. If she knew who the killer was, then she should have been able to announce it and ended this world a long time ago. But for some reason she didn't. I can only think of one reason why.
君はあえてこの世界に残っている。
That sounds like somebody else.
何が目
Who
的
fell
だ。
off a building. She averts her gaze and stays quiet. She's on my side, but still, she's hiding something. Her real objective is different from mine. I just wanted to know what.
桜井くん、私はね。
はい、そこまで。
ロー
Oh, he's got the knife again. By the way, I was looking at some discussion boards, because I was trying to transfer my save file to a different computer. I cannot find the save file for this game. I have no idea where it's at. I've looked through, like, all the files. I've looked through discussion boards. I've searched it online. I don't know where this game saves its save data. Or at least, I can't figure it out very well, and I've even tried, like, copying files, and it's not working, so I think it saves its save data somewhere weird. But in the Steam discussion forums, everyone else is also mentioning that everyone feels really tall in this game. Which I find kind of funny. Anyway, Lo.
二階堂、ここまで言わないでおいたのならもう最後まで黙っとけよ。その事実はみんなにとって呪いでしかない。
ロー。
Nikaido stares him down.
お前、町工事はどうした？
そう、上の階でも探してるんじゃねえ
Thank God. Seems like he's safe.
の。何緩んだ顔してんだよ、一人殺されてるってのに。
We're going to catch Lo, and then we're getting him to spill the beans. About Togoku, about Kageyama, about this world, everything. Then I'm going to end this world. This nightmare of a world.
ロー
He smirks, and dashes towards Nikaido. Eh?
二階堂、覚悟しろ。
The world grinds into slow motion. My thoughts speed up. Stopping Lo now would be impossible. There's not enough time. Then the knife comes out. It gleams. It makes a sound. Squelch. I slowly open my eyes. Oh, and I stopped. Oh, there's my other arm. Nikaido's gone. It's me. I have stopped the knife. And Lo is in absolute anguish. The knife Lo holds is stabbed into my arm. I pushed Nikaido aside and managed to substitute myself for her.
康介。
Lo wavers. He glares at me. Strangely, there's no pain in my arm. Or is there? Maybe I just have a robot arm. Just as a reflex to what just happened right before my eyes, I groan. However, maybe it's because I'm so tense right now. I don't feel any pain. I can still move.
二階堂逃げろ
She's just standing there, as if she's completely lost all tension in her.
逃がすかよ
Oh, I don't know if I like it, the knife that close to my face. He thrust his knife out before my eyes. I'm frozen in place. My breathing stops. I'm almost pathetic. Or it's almost pathetic. How it all happened so instantly, so simply.
チェックメイト
Am I dead yet? Okay, no. Oh, no, I'm tied up. I presume. After that, Nikaido and I were tied up and forced to sit in the corner of one of the rooms. There isn't even any glass. It would be trivial to just push us off. It could be the adrenaline or the pressure of the situation, but the stab in my arm still doesn't hurt. Or maybe that's something important. Not that I can see my arm. However, there is something else that bothers me.
おいローどういうつもりだ
あ
なんで僕や二階堂を捕獲しただけで殺そうとしない
お京介のくせに結構鋭いじゃん
Once I look at his grin, it hits me.
お前まさか町工事が狙いか
Suddenly,
桜井二階堂
Machikoji appears. At the worst possible timing.
町工事来るな
ほら来た
Machikoji is about to run over to us, but stops.
あっとそれ以上近づくな一歩でも近づいたら二人を落とす
Can't even see the ground down there.
やめろ
いい顔だお前はそこで黙って見てろおい
何する気だ
Lo brings his knife to Nikaido's neck and grins at Machikoji.
ローやめろどうしてそんなことすんだよ俺たちは仲間なんだろ
仲間お前が一番排除したがってたくせにどの面下げて言ってんだよ
俺らがお前に何かしたのかだから復讐がしたいのか
ちげえよ
じゃあ何が目的なんだよ
さあね死んでほしいからとしか言いようがない
What exactly is Lo's objective? I have no clue. Is he aiming for Machikoji or Nikaido? But right now, Machikoji's in trouble. Suddenly, he shouts, looking like he just got a brilliant idea.
犯人はローだ
That's it. Machikoji's trying to end the Chronos world.
聞いてるか世界クロノス犯人はローだ早くこの世界を終わらせてくれ
However, nothing happens.
無駄だ
What if it's... is the twist gonna be it's our character?
どうして
Because no one's really... Well, there's probably some, official way to say it. You can't just verbally say it out loud. Or maybe. I don't know. The culprit is clearly Lo. Why? Like Machikoji, I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
あくまで奇跡を起こすための世界線だからただ名前を挙げるなんてナンセンスなんだよ全てを思い出し理解した上で
Machikoji dashes and tackles Lo. Lo takes the slam head on and falls to the floor. Oh, we saw a brief moment of character animation. I also noticed that we did see another animation as well when blue-haired person whose name I forget fell to the floor after getting stabbed a bit ago. However, he quickly gets his bearings back. The knife glimmers as it heads straight for Machikoji.
もうやめて
For just a moment, Lo's guard goes down thanks to Nikaido's scream. In that small span of time, Machikoji kicks away Lo's knife. The two of them create distance between each other. Now Machikoji and Lo are back to staring each other down.
京介みたいに楽にはいかねえな。
逃げて。私たちなら平気だから。
そんなわけないだろ。
大丈夫だから。
She's right. Machikoji's the one in danger here. I try to shout at him to run, but
必ず助ける。
Machikoji seems desperate.
助けてなんて言ってない。放っておいて。
The moment he hears those words, Machikoji freezes.
おい、どうした？町工事！しっかりしろ！町工事！
If he loses consciousness now, he'll be in terrible danger. Lo is going to take him out immediately.
助ける。今度こそ必ず助ける。
助けなんていらない。早く行って。
ほら、こう言ってるぞ。
黙れ。
However, Machikoji declares to Nikaido, with strong resolve.
絶対に助ける。
Nikaido gasps, surprised, and looks at Machikoji.
どうして。
助ける。絶対に助けるんだ。
助ける？どうやって？お前がここに来るまでに俺は二人を殺せんだぞ。
殺す？本当に？どうして殺さない？いつでも殺せるなら俺の救助なんて怖くないはずだ。
Machikoji takes one step towards Lo. The smile on his face is no more. He points the knife at Nikaido.
本当に殺すぞ。
お前、俺がこの階に来た時に言ったよな。ほら来たって。お前は最初から殺す気はなく俺を待っていた。
Right as Machikoji says it, he charges towards Lo. Lo clicks his tongue and gets his knife at the ready. Oh, that was close.
下がれ。
Lo slowly gets back up with a smile, a small smile. Clenching his fist, he takes a few steps back. With the knife ready towards Lo, Machikoji unties me. The ropes wrestle against each other as they're undone.
ありがとう。
Alright, so now we're
Machikoji.
gonna kill him, right? Oh, didn't untie her, I guess.
ローを見ていてくれ。
Last time that didn't work out so well. I nod and keep watch over Lo. If he does anything even remotely suspicious, I'll charge at him and pin him. How do we know he doesn't have another knife? Or a gun? Next, Machikoji undoes the ropes on Nikaido.
助けてなんて言ってない。
We're not even keeping an eye on Lo anymore. He's way over there. We have no I have tunnel vision because of the VR headset, and yeah, he's like completely out of my vision.
いいんだよ。俺が勝手に助けただけだ。ずっとそれを望んでいたんだ。
While still keeping watch over Lo, I look over to Machikoji. He's glowing. Oh no. This is exactly what happened with Kamiya.
町工事！
あれ？俺？ああ。消えるのか。
So clearly when they disappear, they've remembered something from the past, is kind of what it seems to be, or like, something happened in the past that's now like being revealed, or something like that. And I kind of got vibes from him saying like, I'm gonna save you this time, or something like, I think he said something along those lines, so clearly maybe he remembers something. Machikoji's face looks heartfelt, yet pained. I've never seen him like this before. Meanwhile, Lo doesn't do anything. He just watches, seemingly without any intention of attacking.
二階堂。あの
Yeah,
時はご
there
め
we
んな。
go.
助けられなく
That's what I
て。
figured.
俺があの時ちゃんと助けてれば、あんなことにはならなかったのにな。
違う。町工事君のせいじゃない。あれは私が。
It's a good thing that your glowing effect is taking longer than everybody else's. What are they talking about? Save her? How did what turn out?
いや、俺があの時強引にでも助けていれば。
What are they even talking about? What does he mean by saving her? No, more importantly,
町工事消えるな。くそ、どうすれば。
I can't lose Machikoji too. Isn't there anything I can do to keep him from vanishing? Something. I'm panicked at the situation unfolding before me. Machikoji, on the other hand, is the picture of calm. There's something more important than his disappearance. That's what his expression says. He faces Nikaido.
最後に約束してくれ。
約束。
二階堂。二度となんかしないでくれ。
Upon hearing what he just said, both my mind and my body freeze in place. What did he just say? I don't know, I couldn't hear him. No, I couldn't understand him. I clearly heard what Machikoji said. However, my mind refused to accept what he just said.
町工事、おい。
I can't read the emotion from Nikaido's eyes. She returns Machikoji's gaze. That can't be real, Machikoji. There's no way. Did Nikaido really... Please, tell me it's a lie. With my hoarse voice, I gasp, begging them for an answer, but my voice doesn't reach the two of them. I feel alienated. Anxiety tears at my chest. Just as Machikoji disappears, we exchange glances for the briefest of moments. His eyes tell me sorry, but also say, it's all in you now, encouraging me on. Gotta keep an eye on low, you never know what he's gonna do. So yeah, there was obviously some pretty important lore right there. I'm kind of thinking that the word was die, like maybe she died or something? I don't know. It's all in me now, but I don't even know if what you said was true. You stay back there. I'm gonna go ahead and save and restart the program just so we avoid any lag. I'm starting to see it pop up, so we will be right back.